Yo, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel, my boys, my gangsters. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day out there, gang. Shit. So with that being said, I got it on me. Let me flex on you real quick, bro. Nah, let me stop. I got it on me. It's the Pearly deck. Is this a deck that a lot of people like or hate? Because the amount of people that have been asking me to play this deck is a pretty good amount of people. So I was wondering, do people want to see Pearly? Are people happy that Pearly's back? Or like, what's the deal with this deck right now? Because I thought people hated Pearly. But either way, it's a 40 card deck list. Now this is the deck list that I've been going with for the past about 3 days or something like that. And this is probably the easiest climb I've ever had. Now I'm in Diamond 2, I think it is now, but the way that I skyrocketed up here was one of the easiest. I'm gonna show you the screenshot. It should be around here. It's legitimately in 20 games I made it from Diamond 5 to Diamond 2, which is insane. It's not insane, but it's a pretty good ratio. So I'm gonna put the screenshot over here somewhere, and then I'm gonna show you 2 to 3 different deck lists from the Master Duel Meta website, and I'm gonna show you their deck list to see if you want to play like them, because they do play it differently. So let's get into that. Here's another example deck list by Frazo. Now you see most people are playing Effect Veiler at 3. I only had 2 copies in Effect Veiler, and I basically just bought the bundle pack that gives you the free one and 10 other packs to get my 3rd copy. So if you're on a budget and you don't want to craft this one, but you have the 750 diamonds, I think it is, you could buy the 3rd copy and then get extra benefits out of it from the 10 packs that you get, because you might get a UR or 2 to get dust, and then you could, you know, craft the other copy if you don't have it. Because I didn't have 3, I was playing it at 2. I ended up buying the bundle to get 3, because 3 is really good. Now Pearly is not a control deck, but it is a control deck. What do I mean by it plays like a control deck, in my opinion? Because you basically, when I play this deck, have most of the engine, you know, spells and all of that, and then everything else is just hand traps, because you're going to basically draw about 4 to 5 cards depending on on how you do your combo, if you got stopped or not. You could draw 6 cards with this thing during your opponent's standby phase, which is insane. So you do want to run a bunch of hand traps, because by that time you have a tower on the field that's unaffected by everything. Only Kurikara and Kaijus can get rid of that thing, and the Abyss spell, I forget the name of it. And then, you know, it's crazy because you have a bunch of hand traps, especially Effect Veiler, which you should definitely play at 3 because of the fact that you play this thing on your opponent's turn. Now I'm gonna give you another hand trap that I was using in the deck as well to show you, but I took it out because it's only once per turn and I didn't like that. So 3 Effect Veilers, you can see the deck is pretty different. He is running one pot of Prosperity. I don't like getting rid of my extra deck, especially in this deck list, to just draw cards. I don't like that, so I don't run that. He's running 3 Triple Tactic Talents. Some people like to run the Thrust as well, just letting you know. He's running the 3 Infinite Impermanence, probably for going second so they could stop some shenanigans. But Nibiru at 1 is debatable in this deck. It's debatable, super debatable in the deck. I think running it at 2 is amazing. Some people even run it at 3. Even in his extra deck is a little different than mine. I was running the I'm gonna show you the cards that I was running, because I did a lot of switching around for the deck, because there were things that I wanted to switch around. I find certain cards more important than others. Like even the Triple Tactic Thrust, I was playing 2 copies of that thing and 1 copy of the talent, but it wasn't doing much in certain scenarios. It just wasn't doing it. Some people don't even play the Call by the Grave. I wasn't playing the Call by the Grave. I had to switch it out as well. As you can see, even this guy's his extra deck is actually exactly like mine. But he is playing 3 Infinite Impermanence. I decided to bump this down to 2, because as good as it is drawing into this thing, you kind of wanna not draw into it all the time, especially if you already made your board and you're drawing during your opponent's standby phase. Drawing into Infinite Impermanence feels bad. It feels bad. So, but again, your ratios are your ratios. I'm gonna show you how I was playing the deck and why. See, this guy is playing 2 Nibirus as well, 2 Triple Tactic Talent. I think Nibiru at 2 in this deck is amazing, because going second, the deck doesn't do all that well. Most of the time you just want to make a Zeus and get out of there. That's all it is. So I just wanted to show you guys at least 2 different variations of deck list comparison to mine. So let's get back into that. Alright gang, so as you can see here, even this deck list is a little different. I just wanted to show it to you because I was also, this was the deck, the screenshot that I showed you at the beginning of this video is with this specific deck list right here. I was playing different. Again, I didn't have 3 effect lists. I was running with 2, but again, I feel like 3 it's really good for this specific deck. You do want to run this thing at 3. Then again, you're running 2 Pearlys, 3 Pearlilies, which you could definitely. You know what's funny? I've won games and played this whole deck without ever using this thing in some of the duels that I was playing. It's insane. Honestly speaking, all you need is the Pearly to actually play the game, depending on what hand you open up with. But you know, this thing being limited to 2, you could actually fill it in the deck. I wish it wasn't, if I was to play this deck all the time, because this thing could come in clutch, especially if you could open up with a normal summon it to try and bait out the Ash or Infinite Impermanence that way. It could come in clutch in that sense, but honestly, this crazy thing is that this thing is not necessary. Either way, we're gonna play 3 Pearlilies. Pearly is after the Pearly New York came out. This thing is just nuts. This thing is crazy with the sleepy memory. So we run it at 3, then we run Maxi at 3. If there's a deck that you don't need Maxi in, it's this one. I mean, mainly for going second, you always need Maxi, especially for decks that don't do well going second. But this deck draws cards out of the wazoo, bro. You get 6 cards, 4 to 6 cards. If it's not 4 or 6, then you get 2 cards into your hand during your opponent's standby phase, which is just ridiculous. But we play 3 Maxi at 3, then we play 3 Ash Blossoms with Sap Maxi. We don't actually special summon all that much. This deck can play pretty well under Maxi. I'll keep it a buck. So you don't actually need to worry too much about Maxi if that's the case. Then I was running 2 Ghost Mortars because this thing is really cool. If a monster is special summoned onto the field, you get to activate this thing's effect and basically negate it. You negate it, and if it leaves the field, then it does their attack gets done to their life points. So if they have 3,000 attack, they take 3,000 life points to the face. So it's really good, but I decided to take it out at the end of the day because it doesn't work on Xyz monsters. It doesn't work on Xyz monsters, bro. That's 1. And 2 is only once per turn. So if you have 2 copies, you can't use the 2 copies. You can only use 1 that turn. So I didn't like it. That's why I took it out. Then we're going to run 2 Nibiru's, which again, I think 2 Nibiru's is extreme. Please play 2 Nibiru's if you have 2 copies. It's the best way because going second, like I said, the deck doesn't do all that well. And a well-timed Nibiru could legitimately win you some games. Then we're gonna run 2 triple tactic talent. I'm not running the thrust. I don't like the thrust in this deck all that much because none of your spells are like normal spells. They're all, you know, unless you want to set down your normal trap. Yeah, setting down your traps, it could become in clutch in that sense. Even for your Infinite Impermanence and stuff like that. But I didn't like it all that much, so I ended up taking it out. So we only run 2 triple tactic talent. Then I'm running 3 straight Pearly streets. This could be debatable as well. You could definitely play this at 1, 2, or 3. It's just opening up with it can be really good, especially because of the way you do the combo now. But you could definitely switch this if you want to. I think 3 is best though, because if you open up with it, like I said, you kind of protect it because you're gonna special summon monster with your spells. So it's all up to you. I think running at 3 is fine. I think running at 2 or 1 is fine as well. Then we're gonna run my friend Pearly, mi amigo, you know what I'm saying. At 3, this thing is basically the best. I think this is the best card. You just slap this thing on the field. If your opponent doesn't have anything, you just start a combo. But the fact that this thing and your field spell on the field at the same time, if your monsters get basically destroyed or if they get rid of it by any reason, you get to recycle cards. It's insane. This thing is really good. Then we're gonna run 1 cross out designated. I also wasn't playing this deck with cross out, but I ended up putting it in here because I am playing most of the popular hand traps, and if we could stop some shenanigans and it's worth stopping, then you could do so. Then we're gonna run 3 Pearly Happy Memories, which is your OTK card right here, 3 of them things. Then we're gonna run 3 Pearly Pretty Memories. Then we're gonna run 1 Pearly Delicious Memory because you're hungry. You gotta eat the cake, bro. Look at it. Look at it. Oh no, that's a bunch. That's a feast. Anyways, sad that this thing is at 1. Honestly, it's not that prevalent. You don't use this thing as much as you do. You mainly use it to OTK, you know, most of the time. So it's not that bad that it's limited to 1, but I wish it was at 2 at least for the deck, just to have more spells to draw into or search. But you know, it's fine. Then we're gonna play 3 Pearly Sleepy Memories because you gotta take a nap sometimes, you know what I mean? So this thing is basically now the best spells out of all the quick play spells, because this thing, you activate it, you special summon your Pearly, you go into this thing, activate another quick play spell, and you have everything you need right there. Because this thing is gonna set down your Pearly Yeep, And after that, during your opponent's turn, you have your 5 to 6 material, the EX Pearly Noir, and then you get to draw however many cards you get to draw from how many sleepy memories you attach to that thing, which again is probably 4 to 6. So really good. And then we're gonna play 2 Infinite Impermanence. You could bump it up to 3 if you like. And then we're gonna run the Pearly Yeep at 1. And then if you wanna run the Pearly Shirley, then you run it at 1 as well. Again, this is the deck list that I was running when I was running this. Now I'm not gonna go over the extra deck because I'm gonna go over it in a second. Just let me go back to the deck list that I'm using now that I think you should play. So the main difference from that deck list and this deck list is I am running 3 Fake Veilers in this one, and then the 2 Call by the Graves. Everything else is the same. Everything else is the exact same. I just made those switches because, one, again, like I said, a Fake Veiler at 3 is a must in my opinion in the deck. And then Call by the Grave, I started to slap it in there because I was seeing a lot of maxis, and I started getting annoyed by giving my opponent cards. But also, this thing it just saved me a lot from different shenanigans like Bestios. It did help me against some Snake Eyes players to, call back some shenanigans. Call by is not just good against maxi. Kobai is really good against a lot of graveyard shenanigans. You could even get the Kobai out of here and add the Ghost Bell if you want, because Ghost Bell is also very good for graveyard shenanigans. It also is really good against Labyrinth because it technically stops the big welcome and all that extra shenanigans. But this is the deck list that I think you should run. I think this is the best ratio right here. I like this out of everything else. And this is how I ended up playing the deck most of the time. And I'm going to show you how I'm doing even right now, because I'm still in Diamond 2. And I've been climbing from Diamond 2 to Diamond 3. From Diamond 2 to Diamond 3. From Diamond 2. I've been in a climb up and down. So for our deck list, we're going to run the Sylvan Princess Sprite. And basically, I don't go into this thing all that often, honestly speaking. This is like a last resort. I'm losing. I need a spell real bad type of thing. So if you want to take this out and add some other shenanigans, you can. Then I am running one Lyrilusk, Assemble Nightgale. Now this thing, I think you should definitely run it 100% in the deck. It could come in clutch for making Sues. It could come in clutch for protecting your monsters if you need protecting. I think this thing is great in the deck. Now I was playing, give me a second. I was playing this thing, the Lyrilusk Assemble Robin, but I decided to take it out because it's tiny. It has 1,000 attack. If you put it in defense, they attack over it. If you put it in attack, they attack over it. Most of the time, that thing just got attacked over every time I put it out. So I took it out of the deck. And I replaced it with this thing right here, the Kiki Nagishiki Fucho, because there are times when you might not open up a great hand and you can't get 2 level 1s on the field. You slap. This is your fake Bagushka. Now it's not going to negate anything, but it's going to protect you. And also you could use it to make a Sus as well. I decided to go with this thing instead of the Robin because again this thing just got slapped over. So then we're going to run 2 E-Pearly Happiness, 2 E-Pearly Beauties, 1 E-Pearly Plump, 1 E-Pearly Noir, which is crazy. And then 1 Downer Magician, 2 EX Pearly Noirs, 1 Divine Arsenal Sus, 1 Relinquish Anima, and 1 Sky Striker Ace Azalea. Now again, you could take this out, and I think it's just I wasn't playing with it, but I know for a fact that you should probably, if you have the UR materials, you should probably play this thing. This thing is actually really good. It's just I wasn't playing it that much. I put it in the deck towards the end, but I don't have replays where I used it, so I didn't want to have it in the deck list. But you should definitely add that in there. I think that thing is great. Just take one of these 2 out. You'll be fine. So with that being said, enough with the yapping. I got some saucy replays. I'm sorry that it took so long. It's just I wanted to explain everything about the deck, give you guys different variety of deck lists that you could try, just in case you don't like this one. So with that being said, enough with the yapping. Let's get into the replays. Alright familia, here we are for replay numero uno, number 1 of the day. Now I didn't say it at the beginning of the video, but if you guys enjoy the content, please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. Enough with that yapping, let's get into the replay. Now I'm not the best Pearly player, just so you guys know. They're gonna normal summon an Ash. I'm gonna effect Veiler that thing. And here's the custom crossout designator. This thing is like a Snake Eyes card, because they always have it, bro. It's a one-off. It's limited to 1, but they always have it. It's insane. But either way, I'm going to activate my second copy of the Effect Veiler, because I have to stop that Ash at all costs, man. I'm not going to wait for them to activate that thing, get more body, do more shenanigans. And the fact that they decided to cross out designated my Veiler made me believe they didn't have a lot of follow-up, which they didn't. So it's end phase. Now again, I'm not the best Pearly player. I started off this combo with an idea and then I ended up switching it, right? So I'm gonna activate my friend Pearly. They're gonna hit me with an Ash Blossom. I am feeling joyous, and it is spring on my side of the field. Activate the Ash Blossom, negate the Maxi. We're not allowing no card drawing in here right now. So we're gonna activate my friend, pay the 500, mi amigo. And here I went for the Happy Memory. And I didn't realize that it's like I should have went for a different one because I'm not gonna be able to OTK here because of the fact that I can't make this thing indestructible. If I attack into it, it's just gonna get popped. So I had to switch my plan here. So I wasn't thinking about it. I activate my Happy Memory. I you know, target the Snake Eyes. Special summon my Pearly. Get myself the Street. Activate the Street by setting it out. Activating the Pearly. You know, we're gonna get the Happy Memory. So that way we could go into our Pearly happiness. Because you're happy now, bro. You're just joyous all the time. Activate the Pearly Pretty Memory. So that way we could activate the happiness. So we could attach it to it. I wasn't too fond of having to give them the 1,000 life points, but it is what it is. And we're gonna go for the battle phase, slap this thing in the face, get it out of here, activate my happiness, get myself the Pearly Yeep. I'm gonna set the Pearly Yeep in the back row, activate the Pearly Street in the end phase, attaching a Sleepy Memory to the happiness. Now again, I know that I probably could have done this differently. I probably could have done this better. I probably could have done this differently. Again, I had a plan. I ended up switching it, which this also isn't that bad, right? Because here we activate the happiness, we're going to draw a card, then we're going to activate the Yeep. Yeep. Yeep is a funny word, man. So here we're going to exceed summon into our EX Pearly Noir. Bring it out here with 6 materials, no 5 materials, which is fine. We're going to join to a Nibiru as well, activating this thing's effect to join to another Nibiru. And they did have the Kurikara. Now I could have played around that thing by not activating it, because I thought about it, right? I was thinking, maybe they have the Kurikara, but I was thinking, what are the chances that you just open up with that thing? Because I'm pretty sure he plays it at 1, and he does. I checked the deck list. Whatever. So now we get to activate my fair effect. This is fair. This is fair. I get to draw my cards back. So here they're going to activate the Wanted because they want that W, of course. They're going to get the Diablo Star to the hand. Here, we're going to get the Happy Memory to the hand, we're gonna get the Pretty Memory to the hand, and we're gonna get the Sleepy Memory, all the memories, because you gotta remember. Then we're gonna special summon the Pearly. Pearly gonna activate, we're gonna hit it Max C, my friend, and the Sleepy, so we're gonna get the Sleepy Memory to the hand. Here they're gonna get rid of the Kastira Birth to special summon the Diablo Star, activating Diablo Star's effect. Getting the original Sinful Spoils to the back row, activate the original Sinful Spoils. Send the Diablo Star to the graveyard so they can special summon the Ash. Activate the Ash, get themselves the Poplar. Poplar gonna activate to special summon itself because it was added. Activate its effect. Get yourself the Divine Temple. They need a home now. Activate the Temple. Set down the Snake Eyes Flamebreak in the back row. This is when I toggled off. I always toggle off when I have an Nibiru and my opponent is doing shenanigans like this. They're gonna activate the Snake Ash. Get the Link Karibu and the Snake Ash out of here. They're gonna activate the Oak that they just special summon to special summon the Ash. Activate the Oak to send itself and the Flameberg to the graveyard to special summon Flameberg. To activate the Flameberg in the graveyard to special summon 2 monsters. And this is when I throw rocks, bro. That's what I do. I throw rocks when there's these many bodies on the field. You gotta hit them with Dwayne Johnson. I don't care if I did it too early to no. Because when they have all of those bodies on the field, with 3 of those, they're gonna go into Appaloosa. And he hasn't even normal summoned yet. That's the crazy part. He hasn't even normal summoned yet. So we're gonna get that thing out of here. Give them the token. They're gonna activate the Poplar. Put in the Flameberg in the back row. Activating the Wanted. Recycling the Spoils. I'm gonna activate the Yeep to recycle 3 of my monsters. I decided to do it now because why not, right? It doesn't change anything, but it is what it is. Bring back all 3 of these. The Wanted is gonna draw them into a card, and they draw into a bonfire out of all things. Of course. Of course. Here they're gonna activate the Snake Eyes Birth. Normal summon that thing again because they have a normal summon. They're gonna go into a token which I already knew was gonna be the Hida because I do have like 2 Ashes in the graveyard. They're gonna special summon the Ash with the Ash and the Hida. They're gonna link off into Celine. Now this is super questionable. I mean, not super. I understand why he did this, but with all the cards that I have in my hand, I was like, you sure, bro? Okay. So here, of course, he's going to get a bunch of tokens because there's a bunch of spells in the graveyard and on my side of the graveyard. They're going to special summon the Diablo Star, which, of course, we know they're going to use the Diablo Star and Celine to go into the Access Code Talker. Talk to me then, bro. Give me a speech. He is going to because he's going to activate his effect. Get the attack boost. Activate his effect to pop my amigo, my friend. Then he's gonna pop the field spell, get it out of here. There's no streets around here, only rubble. And then he's gonna activate it again to slap the Nibiru, slap me for the 5,300, and end their turn, right? Which I was kind of fine with. So like, okay. So he'll be joined to the triple tactics side. I'm gonna activate the Sleeping Memory, special summon the Pearly. Here they're gonna activate the Temple, which is to be expected, so they could special summon the Flamebird. Sorry that I'm stuttering so much, bro. I'm just actually really sleepy. But either way, here we're gonna get my friend Pearly to the hand. We're gonna activate my friend, mi amigo. Pay the 500 so we could search out a Happy, Sleepy, and a Delicious. We get the Delicious, so I activate the Happy Memory, targeting the Flamebird so I can special summon the Pearly. And this is when I realized something, because I've done it before. Look at this thing's link point right here. Watch this, right? So I activate the Pearly. Again, we're gonna try and hit some spells which we don't need, but we're gonna hit the Pretty Memory. I'm gonna activate the Pearly, so that way I can go into the Pearly Happiness, because we're gonna be real happy getting this W. Attach this thing to it, and then we're gonna link off the Pearly into the Relinquish Anima. Look at it. You can take over Access Kotaka because it has the link point. So we take over that thing, activate the Delicious Memory, activating the Pearly Happiness to attach it to this thing. Give me that. That way we get the attack boost and the Divine Temple back to the hand. Now we're going to target the Flamebird to make it basically indestructible by battle. We're going to special summon the Pearly once again. And here, I did this specifically because I don't want to give him 1,000 life points. I don't. So I'm like, let me try and see if I can hit another spell to get the attack boost to get over the 3,000. And we actually hit another Happy Memory, which makes me extremely happy. Because now I get to activate that thing's effect. Activate that Happiness. That way we could attach it to the Pearly Happiness. Get the attack boost that we need. And now we could basically attack this thing once. Activate the Pearly Happiness. Get myself a Happy Memory. Attack him again. Activate the Pearly Happiness. Get myself a Sleeping Memory. Attack him again. This is dirty, bro. The fact that you could do this is just funny to me. You're getting beat up by little kitties, man. You're getting slapped up by a little cat. This deck is funny. This deck is extremely funny, and we do this a bunch of times. Again, and then we ended up with the Relinquish Anima because I can attack again with that thing. That's why I decided to get the Anima onto the field, because I knew I wasn't gonna have lethal damage with just the Happy Memory. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I thought it was hilarious. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Right, familia, here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day. Now, I don't have a lot of going second replays. I did have like 3 of them, but they're not that great. Going second, if you stop your opponent with hand traps and then you show them a Pearly card, they just scoop. And most of the time going second, you just want to make a Sue's wipe board and go about your business as well. So I don't have a lot of them, but this one, something happened that was really cool, and I'm going to show it to you. They're going to activate the Gold Pride. Better luck next time. Better luck next time to you, bro, because I'm going to ash that thing immediately. I just didn't want them getting Gold Pride shenanigans, because I can deal with Punk. If you guys don't know, I'm a Punk master. It's who I am, bro. They're going to get the Factory 2 as to be expected. Activate its effect. Get rid of a card to special summon the Shirakasai. Shirakasai going to activate, and this is the choke point of any Punk deck. Rising card. I don't want you to know that because I play Punk, but that is it. So I'm going to Infinite Impermanence that thing. They do have a Gold Pride Nitro head, and then they did have a roller baller, which is crazy, because I was like, I didn't think he had gold pride cards in his hand. But either way, he's gonna special summon both of these things, right? And this is where I kind of goofed. Now he activates the Gold Pride Nitro head to special summon this thing. Now this thing kills my Infinite Impermanence. Now I won't lie, I know that this thing can fusion summon into that roller baller thing, and he could basically take over 2 of my monsters, put him in his back row. So I had to play around that thing, because if I don't play around that thing, I'm pretty sure I can lose the duel. So I didn't want to negate this thing with the Infinite Impermanence. I just fabricated a plan in my hand, and this was my plan, right? I'm gonna put my friend Pearly right here, which I know is gonna entice him to activate this thing's effect to pop it, right? Because if he pops it, he's negating it, essentially. So he activates that thing's effect, pops it, which pops my field spell, my friend Pearly. So that allows me to activate the infinite impermanence because I really wanted to negate this thing. Now, if I was paying attention before he activated the Nitro Head, I would have been able to just infinite impermanence this thing before he gave me the token. But again, I wasn't thinking about it at that time. So now I gotta negate that thing. And then I normal summon my Pearly, and this was my plan. Here we're gonna try and hit a spell. One of our quick spells, but we did hit the Pearly Street. Now my plan was hit any spell and then we, fusion summon and make Asus wipe the board, because he doesn't have anything in his hand either. He can recycle cards. That was the plan, but we ended up actually hitting the Happy Memory, which is really good for us, because now I activate the Happy Memory, target our Pearly so we could special summon the Pearly, activate Pearly's effect, and we're gonna get ourselves the Street. We're gonna activate the Pearly's effect so we could go into the Pearly Happiness. Bring it onto the field. Attach a card to it. We're gonna set the Street, which we don't really need. And we're gonna link off the Pearly into the Relinquish Anima. That way I could take over their Nitro Head. Give me that, it's mine now. Battle phase, we're gonna attack the Rising card. Because this thing is destructible, I need to make it undestructible so I can start doing shenanigans, right? So we're going to activate the Happiness, get myself the Delicious Memory, diminish the attack of the Roller Bowler, activate the Delicious Memory so I can activate the Happiness to attach the Delicious Memory to it, which allows me to bounce a card back, and then we get to attack again, make this thing indestructible, slap him for the 2000, get myself another Happy Memory, diminish the attack, get myself the Happy Memory once again, attach the Happy Memory to the Pearly Happiness so we could attack again. Diminish his attack, slap him one more time, activate its effect. I don't think, did we get to, I think we did get to, yeah, we got to OTK. Because we activated its effect again. This deck is insane, bro. This deck is honestly insane. Like, you could really, that's so crazy. Somebody just gave you a gun and there's just target practice. Load it up, shoot. Load it up, shoot. Like, load it up. That's crazy. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero dos. Oh no, number three. Number three of the day. And I think we're going up against like a branded deck or something. So we're gonna normal summon the Pearly. Again, I usually do this to try to bait out some shenanigans. They don't really have anything. We're gonna hit it pretty. We're gonna activate mi amigo, my friend Pearly, so we could try and get a Delicious or a Sleepy Memory to the hand. We got the Sleepy. Activate the Sleepy. They're gonna hit us with a Max C. And again, we don't really care. I think he gets like a plus duel for this right here, right? Because we're gonna special summon the Pearly. Pearly gonna activate his effect. We're gonna get ourselves the Street because we run them. Set the thing in the field spell. Activate the Pearly. We're gonna use the Sleepy Memory so we could exceed summon into the Pearly Noir. Attach the Sleepy Memory to that thing. Activate the Triple Tactic Talent. I don't even care to look at his hand. I'm just gonna draw two. And we draw to Ash Blossom and Effect Baylor, which is hilarious. So here I'm gonna activate the Happy Memory because I'm extremely happy about what I drew. Activate the Pearly Noir so I can attach the Happy Memory to that thing. Setting the Yeep in the back row. And at this point in time, I was playing two traps. So I'm gonna activate the Pearly Pretty Memory. That way I could attach it to the Pearly Noir. That's going to allow me to set down the Pearly Shirley, which is the other trap if you want to play it. I think it's good. It's just, again, I wanted to join two more spells. So here at the end phase, we're going to attach another Sleepy Memory to the New War, which means I get to draw two, which means I get to draw four when I exceed summon again, right? So here they're going to draw another card. We're going to activate the Pearly Noir to draw one. Activate it again to draw two. Then we're going to activate the Pearly Yeep. He's going to hit me with the second copy of the Max C. And I don't even ash. I don't even care to ash here. Because I'm going to activate my Pearly Shirley. Now, if you're going to play with this trap card, make sure you read it. So essentially, I'm going to explain it to you when it happens. We're going to target the Pearly Noir. So that way we can special summon a Pearly monster. And then with that Pearly monster, I get to exceed summon into the Beauty. Now, something that you have to remember or know if you're gonna use this trap is that the only reason why I can go into the Beauty is because the Noir has the Pretty Memory attached to it. If I don't have the Pretty Memory attached to it, I can't go into this thing. So make sure that that's the case, because if not, you won't be able to go into it. And then make sure you attach another Pretty Memory to this thing so you could have its effect to negate a card on the field. Just to make sure you don't mess up with that thing. So here we're gonna exceed summon into the EX Pearly Noir. Bring it out here with 6 materials, and then we're gonna draw a card. We're gonna draw 2 more cards after that because this deck is perfectly balanced. We don't draw into anything crazy, but luckily for us, we already had the 2 hand traps that I would mainly want. So here we're gonna special summon a Quem. I'm gonna hit that thing with an Effect Veiler, which no, it's fine, because even if I would have activated this thing again, he has a super polymerization. So he gets to dodge this thing. He's gonna send the Crossa Designated to the graveyard. He's gonna use the Quem and my Pearly to fusion summon into the Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Effect Veiler is basically useless. We don't get to negate anything. They're gonna send the Fallen of Alvas, activating the Blazing Cartesia, activated the Mud Dragon, and now I can't target light monsters. So here they're gonna activate Blazing Cartesia, using itself and a Travagamer Carrier to fusion summon into the Dust Dragon. Now if you're wondering why I don't negate this, because he's going to activate its effect, sending the Albion Branded Dragon to the graveyard, it's because I can't target that thing with my beauty because of the Mud Dragon, just so you know. So here I'm going to activate my Pearly Noir to get this thing out of here ASA to the P, because at this point in time the way he's playing is kind of desperate. So I need to get this thing out of here so they don't start making shenanigans during the end phase, right? So, of course, he has another copy of Super Polymerization. And you're probably wondering, why would you activate this thing now and make it affected another? I'm not expecting him to have another Super Polymerization, bro. How was I supposed to know that? But, of course, he's going to get rid of my EX Pearly Noir with that thing. Using the Dust Dragon, he's going to go into the Predaplant Dragon Stepelia. Again, we're going to bounce the Albion Dragon. That's going to trigger our Pearly Street and my friend Pearly, because he did basically get rid of our monster. Perfectly balanced. I get to add 1, add 2, and add 3 to the hand. This deck is insane. And then I get to special summon a Pearly, activate its effect, see if we hit another spell. We hit the Delicious, Nibiru, and a Happy, so I'm gonna get the Delicious. They're gonna try to attack over this thing. Now this is not a light monster, so I get to target it. It didn't matter that I activated this, but it is what it is. It's gonna get slapped up. The Pearly is gonna get slapped up as well. They're going to use both of these monsters to link up into the Predaplant Verte Anaconda. Craziness. Activate its effect, pay the 2000, send the Branded Fusion to the graveyard so they could fusion summon into the Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Bring that thing out here then. End phase. They're going to activate the Blazing Cartesia, put it in the back row. Send it back to the hand and set down a back row. Sorry about that. So here we're going to join to an Ash Blossom. I'm going to activate the Pearly Yeep just to see if they want to activate anything, to see if anything glows, to let me know if this is like infinite impermanence or whatever. I didn't think so, even though I don't have a monster on the field. I just wanted to see if they had any shenanigans. Here we're going to activate my friend Pearly, right? Paying the 500. Again, we don't really need to do all of this, but we're going to get a Happy Memory to the hand, activate the Delicious, targeting the Mirror Jade. Then we're going to special summon another Pearly. See if we get another spell. We're done, which we don't really mind. We're going to special summon the Pearly, activate Pearly's effect, get myself another Pearly to the hand because I already have all of my friends and field spells that I need. We're going to normal summon the Pearly and we're going to try and hit another spell again. We don't hit anything. I'm going to activate the Pearly, going for the Sleeping Memory so that way I can go into the EX Pearly Noir. Now again, I'm just trying to bait out shenanigans and do things before I go into my Pearly Happy Memory place. Attach the Sleeping Memory to that thing. They're gonna activate the Dust Dragon. Dust Dragon's I'm gonna Ash Blossom that thing immediately. Then they're gonna activate the Mirror Jade here to banish my Pearly Noir, which makes sense. Again, I'm trying to bait out shenanigans. Get it out of here. The Dust Dragon gets negated. Again, because he did get rid of my monster, I get to activate my field spell and my friend Pearly to recycle 2 of the spells. Bring them back to my hand. And then here, I believe I activate one of the Pearlies. Well, we're going to special summon the Pearly back onto the field. Activate the Pearly, go into the Pearly Pretty Memory. And then here, we're going to attach the Pretty Memory to that thing. Activate the Delicious. They're going to activate the Branded Retribution to basically use the Mirror Jade as material to negate the Delicious. Pop it, get it out of here. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Now, because of that, it did change up my plan. I didn't think that that's what that trap was. So now I'm going to activate the Pearly, show them the Happy Memory so I can go into the Happy Memory. Now, mind you, I was also at work. I was running out of time and I was at work. Somebody was talking to me, just so you know, because I didn't get to finish up playing, right? I had to end it right here. I didn't even get to slap him in the face. because I was running out of time and somebody was talking to me. So here they activate the random retribution. I just want to just know that because this wasn't a misplay. It's just I didn't have time, right? So here they're going to recycle the branded fusion. They're going to activate the blazing Cartesia to special summon it. Activate the branded fusion. I'm going to ash that thing immediately. Stop that right there. We're not having none of that. Negate it. So here they proceed to activate the fusion deployment, showing us the mirror jade to special summon a fallen Alvoch, which I'm definitely not afraid of. What the heck is that thing supposed to do? Oh, never mind. It's just that's what it's supposed to do. But either way, I activate the sleep my Pearly Beauty in the battle phase because this thing can't activate in the battle phase, so we negate it. Again, he's gonna slap that thing. That just means I get to special summon a monster and recycle my card. Bring it back to the hand. And then from here on out, what did I do? So I don't remember this duel that much. I'm pretty sure I get to special summon the Pearly. Yeah, activate the Pearly, see if we hit another spell. Which we don't need, but I'm gonna get my friend to the hand. He's gonna slap the Pearly in the face, get it out of here, and end his turn. So here we're gonna activate the street so I can attach a material to the Pearly Happiness. We join to an effect veiler. So here I'm going to activate that Pearly Sleepy Memory, special summon the Pearly, activate the Pearly's effect, get myself another friend. We're going to activate the Delicious Memory, attaching it to the Pearly Happiness, so you know we can start our OTK combo. Giving myself the attack boost, targeting the Fallen of Alvas. Now here I did something on purpose. I did this on purpose because I was trying to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to tell you what I did, right? So I knew that he had the Rimdrum in the graveyard. And I know that Rimdrum itself can activate to technically negate my Pearly Happiness. Now somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it can and then bounce this thing back. It should be able to bounce this thing back. And then he gets to do more shenanigans, right? So I purposely told myself, let me go to the battle phase, do this, and let me see if they activate Rimdrum. In my head, I'm like, they're gonna special summon Fallen of Alvas. Watch, because some people get carried by their decks. They don't know how to play the deck. They just get carried by the deck because their deck are good. And he special summons the Fallen of Alvas. What the heck is that? Why not special summon the Rimdrum? And then when I activate the Pearly Happiness, you just negate the Pearly Happiness, bounce it back to my deck. And then you get to have a chance at playing the game again. Because I don't get to destroy you right here and now. But again, I had this theory that most people get carried by their decks. And I wanted to test it out. If you think I'm crazy, it's just I had to see it, bro, because I truly believe people get carried by their decks. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Here we are for replay. What, numero 4, 5? I don't know, one of them. And here we're gonna basically set down a trap, my Infinite Impermanence, so I can activate the Happy Memory because I gotta target a card on the field. They're gonna hit us with Maxi again, and this is just what I do, bro. I just take Maxi challenges all day, every day. You know this. If you're not new to the channel, you know this. So here we're gonna special summon the Pearly, activate its effect, get my friend, mi amigo, activate my friend, pay the 500. They're gonna hit us with an Ash. It is what it is. I can't do much about it. I'm gonna activate the Delicious Memory though. Delicious, we're gonna target this thing, get rid of our other copy of the Infinite Impermanence, so I can special summon the Pearly. And here I'm just hoping to hit another quick play spell. We hit my friend, and a Yeep. So I got the Yeep because it's what makes sense, because I'm gonna activate the Pearly, targeting the Delicious Memory so I can go into the Plump. And then with the Plump, we're gonna attach 2 more materials to that thing, 2 more spells specifically, right? 2 of the Happiness. We're gonna set the Yeep in the background and end our turn, because that was the best I could do at the time, right? So here they're gonna, they're playing Life Twin Sprite. So here they normal summon the Life Twin Kiss a Kill. I'm gonna activate the Plump. That way I could attach the Infinite Impermanence to it before I activate the Pearly Yeep. And if you're wondering why I didn't activate the Yeep in the standby phase, it's because we don't have any Sleepy Memories inside of that thing. So we're not gonna get to draw cards off of it. So now I activate the Yeep. So that way we can make ourselves the 6 material EX Pearly New War. Bring it out here. They're gonna activate the Triple Tactics Talent, drawing 2 cards. They're gonna special summon the Leela. That way they could also special summon the Jet because they have level 2 monsters. I'm gonna Infinite Impermanence the Jet because I don't want them getting any other spells or traps that they need to go into their Sprite place. So negate the Sprite Jet, get the thing out of my face. negate it. But of course they have a bunch of level 2 bodies, actually 4 bodies to be exact. So they're gonna use my EX Pearly Noir's material to link off into the Underworld, Goddess of the Underworld. I'm gonna activate my friend Pearly so that way I can recycle my cards, activating the Pearly Yeep, so I can recycle 3 of my monsters as well. Here they're gonna activate Call by the Grave number 1 and Call by the Grave number 2. So basically they Call by the Grave my EX Pearly Noir and they Call by the Grave my E Pearly Plump, and you're probably wondering, how do you survive this? I don't know, bro, you're gonna see, but that's insane. 2 Call by the Graves back to back. Pearly Yeep gets to only recycle 1 of the 3 monsters that I try to recycle. I get to get the Delicious Memory to the hand. I get the Happy Memory to the hand. Here they activate the Live Twin Home, sending a card to the graveyard so they can special summon the Leela. With the Leela and the Underworld Goddess, they're gonna link off into the Evil Twin Leela. Activate the Evil Twin Leela's effect to special summon the Kiss a Kill, and Leela. Going to the Kiss a Kill, Evil Twin Kiss a Kill, a lot of kissing. Special summon the Leela, activate the Leela's effect to pop the Pearly. With both of these, they're gonna link off into the boss monster, the Evil Twins Trouble Sunny. Bring it out here then. He's gonna slap me for the 3,300. Then he gets to bring back both of the Link monsters, the Kiss a Kill and the Leela. Activating the Kiss a Kill to draw a card, slap me again, slapping once again, leaving me with a 2,000 life points. Then he gets to activate the Trouble Sunny to get rid of my my friend Pearly. So the boy got rid of my whole entire board. White, gone, insane. Okay. So here we join to a Pretty Memory. We're gonna activate the Happy Memory. They're gonna hit us with the second maxi, third maxi, I don't even know, but too many maxis that I gotta deal with. Either way, we're gonna target this thing so I can special summon the Pearly, activate the Pearly's effect, get myself the street, activate the street, activate the Pearly, targeting the Happy Memory. He's gonna activate the Kiss a Kill here. Kiss a Kill gets the special summon. Now we get to exceed summon into the E Pearly Happiness. Bring it out here, attach the Happy Memory to that thing, and here he activates the Evil Twin Leela. Now the crazy thing is that because we have the streets on our side, he cannot pop my happy right here, so he has to try and target that field spell, which if I'm not mistaken we protect. No, we didn't get to protect that thing. I don't think we did, but either way I'm gonna activate the Delicious Memory. That way I can activate the Happiness to attach the Delicious to it, get the attack boost and their back row back to the hand. Again, we're gonna, yeah, we never protected it, so we're gonna go for the Leela here. We're gonna attack the Leela one time for the one time, and we could have won here, but because he have the Leela threat, he gets to diminish our attack as I get my other Happy Memory. Diminish the attack, activate the Happy Memory. We can speed this up because you know how this goes. Attach to it, slap him, get another spell. Here we get the Sleepy Memory, attach it to it, diminish the attack, slap him one more time. Get me out of here, get my friend. So here I got my friend because again, we can't OTK here at all. So we have to be strategic, diminish the attack. And now we're gonna exceed summon into our second copy of the EX Pearly Noir, which has 6 materials. Activate my friend Pearly, activate its effect, paying 500. So I was trying to basically get another Pearly Street, which we got. Bring the Pearly Street right here because I want to attach another Sleepy Memory to this thing during the end phase. Now we got 7 material, we're super beefy, and we're not negated anymore with the Call by the Grave because it's a turn already passed. So we're good here, we're really good. So here we activate the EX Pearly Noir, join 1, join 2. We didn't join 2 anything crazy, anything useful anyways as of right now, but it's fine because here they're gonna go into the Trouble Sunny. Trouble Sunny is gonna activate, get it out of here, special summon the Kiss a Kill and the Leela back onto the field. Kiss a Kill is gonna draw a card, Leela gonna pop a card. They're gonna pop my friend. Now here I wasn't too worried though, because again they pop the friend, yeah, they draw a card, okay, they activate the Trouble Sunny, sending my field spell back, well, we're sending it to the graveyard. They're gonna activate the Sunny Snitch. They're gonna normal summon a Leela and a Kiss a Kill, well, special summon, you guys know how that goes. And they're gonna link off into the Sprite Elf. They're gonna activate the Sprite Elf, special summon the Jet back onto the field, activate the Jet's effect, getting us off the Gamma Burst. Here they're gonna activate the Sprite Starter, special summoning a blue, activating the blue's effect, so that way they can get themselves a red. They're gonna special summon the red, activate the lila, so they can special summon the Kisa Kill back onto the field. And I think here they scooped. And if you're wondering where they scooped, let's look at their graveyard. First of all, they use hella resources. Now look at all of the resources that they just used. Everything, almost everything, right? Then two of their boss monsters, which I'm pretty sure he's only playing 2 copies of this, they're gone. So he can't even use this to play anymore. He can't out this thing because he already had the only out, which is the goddess, and it's in the graveyard. So there's no way of him getting rid of this thing. And legitimately, if I want to, I have certain materials, I can get rid of this thing, slap something in the face, and make a Zeus next turn. So he just scooped. Because there's legitimately no way of him winning right now. And if I send the Sprite red, or whatever it's called, the orange one, if I send it back to the deck, slap something in the face and make a Zeus, it can't negate it. I'm just gonna wipe the whole board. And in terms of materials and resources, I'm winning. I'm winning because all I've been doing is recycling spells, bro. So with that being said, let's go into the next and probably last replay. All right, familia, here we are. You know what? I think I have another replay that was really funny. It's 11 turns. So I'm gonna speed that one up and show it to you. But this was a really funny duel because I activated my friend Pearly. This is a mirror match, by the way. So here I'm trying to get the streets because I already have the sleeping memory. I'm gonna set the streets. Also, his field glow, so I thought he had some shenanigans. But either way, we're gonna act. Yeah, there we go. He had the max seat. Did I allow it? Or, okay, so we call by the grave that thing. Now, mind you, you don't necessarily need to do this. Honestly speaking, you could legitimately play through that, give them 2 cards. But I was tired of taking max seat challenges at this point in time. Like, get that thing out of here, man. We're not gonna need it because we're gonna draw cards anyways. So might as well get that thing out of the duel for now. Negate that thing, special summon the Pearly, activate the Pearly, target. Oh wait, no, we're gonna get ourselves a Pearly to the hand. Activate the Pearly, attach the Pearly CP memory to this thing so we can exceed summon into the Noir. Attach it to it. Here I'm gonna normal summon the Pearly. Now I was mainly trying to see if I could get another quick play spell. They're gonna infinite or permanent that thing, which I'm perfectly fine with, 100%. Here I'm gonna activate the Happy Memory, activating my Pearly Noir so I can attach the Happy Memory to that thing. Give me That Is Mine. That's gonna allow it to set down our Pearly Yeep in the back row, targeting our field spell so it doesn't get destroyed. Again, the Pearly gets negated. We're gonna attach the Sleeping Memory to our Pearly Noir at the end of the end phase. So here we're gonna draw a card, draw 2, activate the Yeep so we could exceed summon into the EX Pearly, another max C, which was hilarious to me. Bro, I called by the grave that thing for a reason, right? Like, what are you doing? That thing is negated, so I laugh at him. I'm legitimately having a great time. I'm laughing, it's hilarious, yada yada yada. And then you're gonna see what I do, because I'm a freaking double cheese patty burger. I activate the EX Pearly Noir, draw 1, and then I was trying to be fast with it. You know, when you get to use something, sometimes when you do this combo over and over again, you just automatically just autopilot the thing. I mistakenly double clicked on this thing, so now I gotta detach 2 materials and send a card back to his deck, and then I get to draw the card. Now I didn't do that on purpose. I was trying to activate to draw my second card, and I mistakenly did that, which I'm a freaking idiot, but it is what it is. It's a mirror match. So here he activates the, he says on the Mark Pearly, he activates the Pearly, so I'm gonna ash that thing, because I don't want him getting the streets. And then here I'm gonna activate my EX Pearly Noir so I can send this back, because I'm thinking I could have sent this back, but then he gets to activate this thing and do more plays by searching out any one of the other cards that they need, right? So I was thinking, let me negate this thing, send this back, and it's like, if you don't have another quick play spell, then we just basically technically win the duel here, right? That's what I was doing here, because I already messed up. I'm basically mad. It is what it is. He did have another quick play spell. So it is what it is. Now he gets to activate the Pearly. They're gonna go into the Pearly Happiness. Bring it out here. Attach the Pearly Happiness to that thing. He go into the battle phase. Slap the Pearly. Activating his effect, getting another My Friend Pearly to the hand. He gets to diminish our attack again. That way he could get another Pearly quick play spell. He gets another Happy Memory. Diminish my attack, activating the Happy Memory so he can attach it to the Happiness. And then he gets to diminish my attack and attack again. Oh yeah, he also sends the street back to the deck. He's gonna special summon the Pearly, activate his effect, trying to see if they can hit a quick play spell. They don't. Slap me once again so they can search out another quick play spell, which is another happy memory. Activate the happy memory once again, attaching it to that. If you're wondering why he's doing this, he's just beefing up his happy memory right now. So that way he can send another card back, slap it again, search out another Pearly, my friend Pearly, diminish my attack, set down my friend Pearly, activate my friend Pearly's effect. Hitting a pretty, he basically showed me 03 pretty so he could activate his effect. That way he could attach it to the A Pearly happiness. Bring it out here then. We both get the life points. He's gonna send this card to the graveyard so he could attach that my EX Pearly New World to that thing. And then he's gonna make his own EX Pearly. That he knew what he was doing, bro. That was actually tough. That was incredible the way he did that thing. But either way, luckily for us, we do have a good amount of cards. We're gonna activate the Pearly Yeep to recycle. Here I was trying to see if he would decide to basically send some of these back, which would have been stupid, but he did it. So here we're gonna recycle 3, activate the Pearly Street, activate my friend Pearly. He's gonna activate his EX Pearly Noir, which makes sense that he's doing this. Kind of debatable that he could have waited until I activated this thing's effect and then bounced it back. No? Wouldn't that have been better? Either way, I don't know. So he's gonna bounce it back now, which was debatable to me. I'm gonna normal summon my Pearly, which is gonna activate the effect of the Noir to send back the Pearly Street. So I'm assuming the reason he did this here is because he knows that I'm gonna activate this thing's effect. So when I exceed summon, he's gonna wanna bounce whatever exceed summon I bring back with the Noir. That's what I'm thinking he's thinking, because right now he's going down to 3 materials. So he's gonna send the street back. We're gonna get ourselves the My Friend Pearly back to the hand, activate the triple tactic talent so we could take over the EX Pearly Noir. He's gonna activate his effect, detaching 2 materials to bounce back the Pearly, which I'm perfectly fine with. Again, we take over his Noir, put it in attack position, activate my friend Pearly, pay the 500, show him 3 spells. Here we're gonna activate the Delicious, special summon another Pearly, activate Pearly's effect, target the Delicious, so we could go into the ear Pearly Plump. With the Plump, we're gonna activate his effect, attaching another spell or trap. 2 of them, we're gonna attach 2 of the Sleepies to it. Activate the Happy Memory so we could activate the Plump so we could attach the Happy Memory to this thing. We don't have cards to the Scars to special summon, so it's just an attachment, which gives us 5 materials. And now we get to exceed summon into the EX Pearly Noir. Bring it out here. We get Beefy, slapping for the 1100, slapping for the 2900. And then we're going to use his Noir, because we're not giving it back, to go into our Divine Arsenal, aka Double Asus. Then I activate my Noir to get rid of this thing, because if I get rid of this thing, there's no way of them coming back from this duel. And they just cool. So with that being said, I do have another replay that's 11 turns long, but the video is already long enough. So I'm just gonna leave it here. Let's go back to the we are back at the Decklist portion of the video. So like I said, this is probably the best way to run the deck for ladder. I don't know about tournaments or anything like that. I did show you extra decks and things like in Decklist in the beginning of the video. That way, if you don't want to run Call by the Grave and all the other shenanigans that I'm running here, just go to the Master Duel Meta website or look at the ones that I showed at the beginning of the video. Those are extremely valuable. They've been uploaded since yesterday up on the website. So if you want to go see those, then go check those out. This is the deck list that I'm running with. Again, if you guys enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Any comment, questions, and concerns in the comment section below. I always try to reply. If you got any advice for me, because again, I'm not the best EX Pearly. I'm not the best Pearly player. Let me know in the comment section. Continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.